Hey, listen, I'm scrolling Instagram and let me tell you, the works of art. Women, if your man is on Instagram, let me tell you something. He has a taste, he has a passion for the works of art. Let me show you. Dope, right? Oh. Good. So I'm scrolling Instagram, and for the most part, Instagram is an interesting app. People making posts, giving their location, and talking about living their best life and all of that. Just selecting some specific moments, some ideal moments to say they're enjoying life or having a good time. And for me, I know that it's not an everyday thing for them, and it can just be a case where there are others who will even say they're putting on a facade and that's not the way their lives are, right? But I think there's a bit that we can learn from just the way the app works and what people use it to do. Let me ask you this. Are you the type of person who you're planning your life and you're saving your money and putting things together, and there's a day, you're waiting for that day when it all comes together? Are you that person who says, when I go off to college, or when I finish college, or when I move to United States, or when I move to the city, or when I get that dream job, then I'll start living? Stop. Take it from me. Stop. Stop right there and scratch that. Remember this. Life is a journey, not a destination. What do I mean by that? Life is a journey. Just in case you haven't noticed, you've been living. But have you written a story that you like? Or are you busy planning a life? Or planning to live in the future, putting your life on hold right now and say that, okay, sometime in the future I will be living, or when I get to this point in my life I will start living, or I will start doing this and that. And you neglect friends and family right now. You're just so focused on that moment in your life, that ideal moment, that you forget that you have a life to live today. You have a life to live tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. And that life is actually a journey, and that the only destination in life is to close your eyes at the end of it. So for those on Instagram posting those moments in their life, those nice moments, right? I realize that for some of them, they live for the next moment, so they keep planning for the next moment. And in a sense, that is not a bad idea. It's not really a bad way to go about it, because what you find is that this week they'll be here, next week they'll be there, and even though the rest of the week for some doesn't look anything like that one moment that they post on Instagram, they plan for the next moment, whether it be next week, next 2 weeks, next month. They look forward for that one moment, and you realize that over a period of time they have lived several moments. That has its disadvantage. The Instagram life has its disadvantage, but I think for those who are so caught up in sacrificing everything now so that you will have that ideal future, there is also danger in that, because what you might find in some cases that can even be worse than the momentary Instagram life. And I'm just using Instagram as a point of reference, just you have an idea what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. You don't want to sacrifice everything now only to not live to see that moment in the future that you're planning for, that you're saving everything for, that you're waiting for. You don't want to arrive at that moment in your future only to realize that the moments that you've missed out on over the journey of your life aren't moments that you can ever get back ever again. You don't want to make all that sacrifice only to realize that you've lost so much time that cannot be regained, and what you thought would have been such an awesome life turns out to be just the opposite. Now, I cannot tell you how life will turn out. In my personal experiences, I've put my life on hold and just realized things didn't turn out as I wanted them to be. And so that was a hard lesson for me to learn. What I think we need in this journey called life is a balance. A balance of sacrifice and living. Living the moment whilst not being wasteful and wasting your resources and wasting your energy and wasting your time, but enjoying the moments along life's journey, writing a good story, making sacrifices here and there for a better moment tomorrow, but not sacrificing everything so that you will have that better future, that smooth future. Because I tell you, if life is anything that life is, ain't nothing gonna be smooth. Of all the people that I've listened to and the people that I've encountered, nobody ever told me that everything in their life is smooth. So maybe you're not looking for a smooth life, but I'm telling you, it's so easy to get caught up in sacrificing everything now, or focus on that future moment or that ideal time when you feel like this is your time to live. Don't sit and wait for that. Live the journey. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs. Enjoy the ups, cry when the downtime comes, but it is a journey and you must live every moment of it. Make the most of every moment you have, right? Because you don't know when it will stop. You don't know when situation will change for the worse. And I'm telling you, life doesn't ask you if you have enough or if you have too much dealing with right now. Life just throws one on top of the other. And whether or not there's room for more, if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. So enjoy each moment. I've had moments in my life and things just kept going downhill one after the other, and I'm like, whoa, can I catch a break for a second? No, it doesn't work like that. So I'm telling you, strike a balance, find that middle ground, find that balance. And sometimes the balance isn't even the middle, but find that balance. Find that balance and live the journey. Live your life so that at the end of it you can say, I have lived my life. I tried everything I could. I've had some ups and some downs. Through it all, I lived. You already know that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. The next part to it is, and all play and no work makes Jack broke. Dead broke. Right? So what you need is a balance. So while going through your days, just remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Thank you for watching, and as always, one love.